Nintendo has a lot of great characters and great games, so many so that sometimes they just leave some franchises to die. Ice Climbers, the NES one-game wonder. Come on, you know these two, who doesn't? These characters are widely known because of their appearance in Super Smash Bros. Without Smash Bros, I can guarantee you nobody would look at him and go, oh sick, it's Popo from the Ice Climbers. Now how they got into Smash is beyond me, but I'm happy they're there. With them being as recognizable as they are now, one would assume they really have a busy franchise. Well, it's kind of unfortunately the opposite. Back in 1984 on the NES, Ice Climbers released, a game where it was your goal to climb to the top of a little ice mountain and grab some type of vegetable. And not another Ice Climber game since that one. But we'll talk about that later. Ice Climbers is a vertical scrolling NES game where you, the Ice Climber, need to climb a mountain for vegetables. That's a sucky reward for climbing a mountain. Be careful, the way up is filled with ice, pitfalls, monsters, and worst of all, eggplants. But don't worry, on your way up, you're accompanied by a hammer. Your hammer lets you break ice, knock enemies out of the sky, and take out oncoming enemies. You have two movement options here. Jump, swing hammer, yeah, that's the two. Remember, it was on the NES, there's only two buttons. But it doesn't matter, this is more than enough of a moveset to get climbing. If the going gets tough, don't worry, you can happily bring a friend along as the whole game has optional multiplayer. This was great for the time, because when it released, two characters playing at the same time didn't happen all too often, so if you're gonna play, definitely bring a friend. With over 30 levels, it's your goal to break the ice above you and climb just far enough to get to the summit. To do that, you'll have to avoid enemies, run on conveyor belts, and jump on clouds. Each level consists of up to 8 floors of obstacles, then a bonus stage where you have a limited amount of time to collect vegetables and make it to the top. It's a rather simple game, but it's really fun. Now the physics are rather rough, and that's really my only complaint. The jumping isn't really fluent, but what'd you expect from a game from the 1980s? But it's been almost 40 years since Ice Climbers, and we have yet to see another game in the franchise. If you can call it a franchise. Now there's a ton of references to the Ice Climbers within Nintendo games, but honestly, I could see a new Ice Climbers game. Make the gameplay just a little bit smoother, flesh out the levels to make a more fun experience, new enemies, new objects, it would be rather easy. Oh, and it's modern gaming, throw in a player 3 and a 4. But to repeat myself, it's been 40 years. I might as well give up hope now. At least it's a good NES game though. Well, I've learned my lesson. I'm never doing that again.